Morning everyone, we are back at this driveway that we cleaned last week. Still looking good, and now today we're going to be recolouring it. We're going to be doing a tinted sealer from Smart Seal. I've been wanting to use this product for a while. It's called Block Magic. So we've got a dark grey and then we've got a 5 litre black as well. We've got their roller that they can they supply this roller kit and tray separately that you can purchase. So what we're going to be doing is rolling the whole drive in the dark grey, and then we're going to be going around these borders with the black, and it should look really good. I've never done this before. I have had a go at tinted concrete sealer before, but it's the one that you sort of mix yourself with the pigment. The neighbours aren't going to be too happy with us because we're going to have to blow off the drive, and it's about 6:30 in the morning, so we'll get this done real quick and then we'll start rolling. Very excited for this one. Go on, mate. First try.
First time.
First try.
No.
First try. First try. Start at the top, mate. Start at the top. Okay, masks on because this is nasty stuff. Just doing a few tests. 15, 16 degrees, 16 degrees. We're good. So I'm just going to pour some into here for Jakey, so that Jakey can go around with the on the edges with the brush. And then I'm going to pull the rest into here and use the roller. Yeah. Oh, that's quite useful actually. I'll do that first. You always try and pour it in the top finger. Yeah. Woohoo. Excited. A little bit nervous really. I don't know why. It'll be fine. Oh, that is a nice grey. Right. If you want to start on these bits, yeah, all the way around. One thing you have to watch out for is kicking stuff back onto it, and probably don't go too near the grass. Try not to pull any of that grass or dirt onto the blocks. Choose your weapon. Probably go for a big one or
2 weapons. A big one for that, and then the little one to
it's up to you, mate. I'll leave that with you. Ooh. It's a nice colour.
Right, there we go.
Is he going in?
Going in.
Just sort of brush it off on the edges first. That's it. That'll do.
Stop right here.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Lovely that is.
And there it is. Now just got to do the whole drive.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. Coming along. My customers are literally the best. Look at this. Bacon sandwiches. Bacon and egg sandwiches. That one's yours, Jakey.
With a red sauce.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Right, we're going to tuck into this and then we'll carry on in a bit. I think I'm going to start rolling now. What are we at? 19, 20. Yeah, about 20 degrees. Slowly climbing.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, lovely. That is beautiful, that is. Oh. I almost did the wrong bit though, I almost went over the inside blocks. Might have to neaten up the edges with a paintbrush. Just roll a whole lot on it. Gets right into the joints as well. Oh yes.
I'm trying not to go in any particular pattern to avoid any sort of streaking or anything. I do think it's going to need 2 coats, but it's going on really nice. Really nice. Absolutely lovely.
This is the best roller I've used for sealing. Best roller and head combination.
Is the first coat down. Apart from the border, we haven't done the black yet in the middle. What are we saying, Jake? How hot is it?
Let's have a look.
I think we got it down just in time.
The border or which one? Jenny?
Any? 25.
25.7.
So I think because we started at the bottom, that was what I was doing. I was starting at the bottom where the sun was, to get that down as early as possible because the temperatures, well, it's warming up really quickly. And then the shaded area is where we've finished. Yeah, have a measure in the shade. I think that's nice and dry now, and it hasn't dried too quickly, which is the goal.
So the shade's only 17.
17 in the shade, look. Crazy. Do we risk putting down the black on the border?
I don't know.
We've got time. We could. It'd be nice to just get at least 1 coat down of everything today, yeah. And it's dry enough to walk on now, I think. Yeah, let's get the black down. Because even if the black blooms, we can still go over it again on a dry day, on like a colder day, and it'll just re-emulsify it. And with the tint, I don't think it's going to go as white as a clear sealer would. We'll give it a go. let's get the black down and then head off to our first job of the day. First job of the day. So I was expecting to use 24 litres on this driveway, and we're not even halfway down the barrel. Already got the one coat done, so it looks like we're going to have plenty to do a second coat, which I think it needs. I've tipped what I can back into the barrel. I'm going to use a bit of xylene now to just clean these buckets out. I don't really want to mix the grey and the black if I can help it. Do you want to get your brush, mate? Probably be wearing them off.
Never get my mess.
So this will thin everything down, so that it's easier to clean up.
Right, let's get some black down. I think we'll go around together with just the one barrel. Might be easier. I'll be really careful with this one, because if we get any drips or splashes, or we push it over onto any of that grey, it's gonna be very difficult to get out. And we've got xylene on hand, so where's the lid? If we do have any accidents, we can dab it up with the xylene and try and thin it out. But it'd be nice to just try and avoid that in the first place. Oh, I think I just got that in my face. Oh, lovely. Lovely deep black. Look at that. Take a peek at that. Right, now if we soak these. That's better, mate. There you go. Right, time lapse. That is one coat. Done the black border, which really sets it off nice. That looks so posh, doesn't it? Looks like a brand new drive. You can see where I've accidentally done, I think I've accidentally done a second coat here when the sun was in my eyes, where it's slightly darker in that area. So that's sort of what it's going to look like, but definitely needs a second coat because there is still some red showing through. It's looking a little bit patchy up here in places, but that should all get covered. Yeah, really pleased with that. Really pleased with our progress. We got here at about 6:30 and it's now 10 o'clock, so that's took 3.5 hours. So we'll be doing that again later on this week, and then resanding when it's dry. But yeah, on to the next one. Right, day 2. Well, it's day 3 technically. Jakey's clearing up some bird shit. These are the issues that you run into when you're sealing stuff. You clean the drive, you make it look beautiful, then you come back a couple of days later, and there's ant hills and bird crap all over it. And you obviously can't seal over that stuff, else it doesn't. You can't get rid of it. Got some bark in the corner here. I would fire up the leaf blower, but I don't want to piss all the neighbours off. Oh, there's more there, mate.
Oh, you kidding?
Can you grab that bit there, look?
Where?
That bit there. I've just smeared it.
Oh.
I've just smeared it.
You stop going smearing it about.
Is it working?
It comes off a
To be
treat.
fair,
that.
considering we've just sealed it, yeah, that should come off lovely. Compared to what it would if it wasn't sealed. You might want to keep that handy, mate.
Keep it.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything special with these brushes. 3 days ago when we finished painting. We literally just left them, and these are black, covered in sealer, and they're still pretty soft actually because the customer wrapped them in bags. But if they were hard, you can just re-emulsify them in some xylene, just by dipping it in. Because this sealer is xylene based, and so it sort of reactivates it, and that'll get the brushes nice and soft again. You could do the same with a roller probably, but I bought a new roller anyway just in case. Because we're starting off with the grey again this morning, so I want to get rid of all this black if I can.
This is coat number 2. That should even it out quite nicely because there are a few patches here and there.
Right, let's get going. Same again.
Right, coat number 2. Got to get a move on because it's starting to warm up.
Can you just do that corner, and can you do the one over the other side as well, please?
This corner.
We've actually done 3 coats, so we went over it again because there were a few areas where I could still see a little bit of red showing through. So this is 3 coats. Jakey's just done the back side of here as well because I missed this the other day. I totally forgot about it, but you could see it quite clearly from the road. But it's looking amazing. It's so good. I'm so impressed with this product. We're going to be back in a couple of days to resand with the hard setting poly sweep jointing compound. It's like a fine jointing sand similar to the easy joint stuff and the joint it fine, but this was just local, so I managed to get some from a local garden centre, and that should set it off really nicely. It's like a silver sand, so that should some of these joints are quite thin, which it should be okay. I think it'll be fine. So we'll see you back here in a few days. You pleased with it?
It's great, isn't it?
That was a lot of work.
Nice.
It was got here at 6:30 this morning. It's now 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what we did last time, about 4 hours.
Yeah. So yeah, measuring up.
Scanning stuff.
The I think this would have been much quicker had we not have done the border a different colour. If we could have rolled the whole thing, it would have been way quicker, but because we had to go around the whole outside with the paintbrush, and then go around the border, the black border, with the paintbrush as well, and then roll the inside, it's taken probably 2-3 times longer than it could have if we were just rolling it. But yeah, I mean, now I know for next time when if I quote this is quite a small drive, if I quote a bigger drive and they go for 2 different colours, at least I know for next time. It's been a good experience. So really impressed with the Block Magic. Amazing product. Right, see you back here in a few days. I think this is a good time to take a little bit of a break and talk about the Mojo 1. Some of you might have been wondering how I work out exactly how much sealer I needed to buy for this job. Obviously the first step is to check the supplier's website and see what kind of coverage you can expect to get, but that's only relevant if you can precisely work out the size of the area that you're going to be sealing. And now that I'm using the Mojo 1, there's no guessing anymore. I can accurately measure any size drive or patio down to the millimetre if I need to. This is clearly really helpful for me when I'm ordering things like sealer or sand or jointing compound. But if you're like a builder or a landscaper, or even like an architect or something like that, I can imagine it'd be absolutely perfect for making sure you're not over ordering on your materials, or even worse, not buying enough and delaying the job for an extra couple of days. A little side note, the neighbour came out after we finished a drive a few weeks ago and asked us for a quote, and no lie, he actually mentioned how professional we looked
because we took the time to measure the area properly, instead of just guessing and offering a random price. We measured his drive and multiplied the area by my price per square metre, and he accepted the quote on the spot. Then when we came back a few days later to resand the driveway, the other neighbour did exactly the same thing. The Mosher has really changed the way that I'm doing things now, and I feel like my pricing is so much more consistent. Not only that, but soon I'll be getting Jakey, who's my new employee, to head out on his own and start helping me out with these quotes. And this tool is absolutely perfect for him. Follow my link and use code X8SMELTS for £20 off of your order. So this is another first for me. I've not used this stuff before. This is like a brushing, it's kind of like a brushing jointing compound, but it's much finer, more like kiln dried sand. We've gone for the silver grey one, Pro Joint Poly Sweep. Apparently you just brush it in dry, blow off the excess with the leaf blower, and then wet the surface down and give it another tickle with the leaf blower again. So we'll see how we get on. I don't know how much we're going to use. I've got 4 bags. I'm expecting to use probably 2, maybe 2.5. See how we get on. Ooh, it's a nice colour. So it's very dusty. There seems to be like thicker grains and then much finer dust. It says don't sweep it over long distances, so I'm guessing it's because it will separate the dust from the grains of sand, and then you'll end up with a different consistency in the joint. So it's saying just basically work in small areas at a time. That's very sparkly. Can you see it? Lovely. Oh, it's very posh. Can you see how it's sparkling?
I can see it. Very nice colour.
It is. I think this will just finish it off nicely. Actually having grey sand rather than just normal coloured sand. I think it will really set it off.
Look at that.
See how dusty it is?
Yeah. See it all coming off.
Mate, that is lovely, that is.
Look at that.
Why am I getting so excited? I'm not excited about this. How sad is that?
It's not sad, it's absolute beauty.
It is a beauty,
It's a beauty.
You're giving this a blow off, haven't you already?
Yeah.
Little leaf blue. Yeah, you can feel it sort of separating. So as I'm sweeping, it's turning more into dust than it is like the sand. Mate, that is nice, that is.
Look at that.
And once we wet it down as well, it'll get rid of all that dust off the surface and it'll look a bit shinier. That is going in lovely. Should we both get on it?
Let's do it.
Get the tripod. That is the sanding done. Still got lots of excess on the surface, but we're going to give it a leaf blow. That was almost 2 bags, so Jakey's just going to scoop up the rest of this. We can rebag that. I don't know if we can still use that at a later date. Maybe I can leave it with the customer I don't know how long it's good for once the bag's been opened, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure as long as it stays dry it should be okay, but I don't know. Get this blown off. Oh, I'm quite out of breath after that, are you?
I'm alright.
You're alright, you're a big boy, aren't you?
I'm a big boy.
You're bigger than me. Okay, so now we've leaf blown everything off. We're just going to mist the joints now with water. We don't want to soak it, we just want to mist it.
What option do you think's better?
Let's have a look.
That's normal mist setting.
Okay,
Vertical.
I think mist.
Just normal mist.
Yeah.
I've got loads more to go through.
Go on, tell me more.
Flat. Probably not that one. Not that one. Or cone. Cone was a good one.
Cone looks good. Let's go with cone.
Cone. Yeah. Bet you're glad you stayed now.
Do you want to start down here?
Yeah.
You nervous?
A little bit.
Come back a bit. Go right to the corner. Yes. Yes. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I think you can put a little bit more on.
A little more.
A little bit more.
Like
Yeah. Too much.
that. Too much.
Lovely that is, mate. Absolutely lovely. So the instructions said on this,
Me cone it.
cone it. The instructions say that you should really avoid overfilling the joints. Apparently the sand is supposed to be like 3mm lower than the joint. Because these are beveled, I reckon 3mm is about the top of the bevel. I reckon we're around about right there with how much we've put in. It's looking really good. I'm very pleased. Have you done this bit? I think we go for another misting. The blocks are starting to dry up a little bit down here. So I move this over. We don't want bark all over it, do we?
Do the whole lot again?
Yeah. She's a beauty. Very pleased. Okay, we are finished. That is the drive complete. Mate, thanks for your efforts. That took
No problem, mate.
a bit longer than we expected, I think.
It's all worth it in the end, though.
It was worth it. It looks amazing. It's just drying off now. It dries a lot quicker than I think normal blocks because the water's sitting on top rather than absorbing into the bricks. I do want to give this a quick sweep actually before we go, mate. I'm sorry. Just get that soft brush. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna go. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Now these videos take a lot of time and effort to film and edit on top of trying to run a successful pressure washing business. If you find any of the information in my videos useful, then I'd like for you to consider becoming a paid member of the channel. Circle members and above will get access to my private Discord for members only, where you can pretty much get a hold of me 24 hours a day for inspiration, technical help, marketing advice, or just a general chat. I post pictures and videos that you won't see on any of my other socials. You'll be the first to hear about giveaways, special offers and announcements, and it's just generally a nice place full of like-minded people who are all heading towards similar goals. We've got various different experience levels, we've got a few professionals in the chat as well. If you want to push your business, in my opinion, this is the place to be. We also have two other membership tiers. One is just to show a bit of support for the channel, and the other one is for boosted members, which will not only give you access to the private Discord, but also loads of high quality promotional images for you to start your business. I know what it's like when you're ready to get going, but you don't have any before and after pictures to put on your leaflets. At the moment, there's about 150 images that you can use for pretty much whatever you like, and my intention is to constantly update these over the next few years with all of my before and afters that have helped promote my business. Last thing before I let you go, new videos come out every Monday night at 5:30, and then I go live at 7:30 to chat to you guys and answer as many questions as possible. We do live quotes for real customers and just generally keep up to date with everything going on in the pressure washing world. Thanks for watching.